Welcome to Shor Machshava on the Daf. We're holding in Menachos Daf Tzadik Gimel. The Gemara in Amud Beis brings the story that Rish Lakish said that whenever it says the word Yadav regarding Smicha is referring to two hands. So the Gemara brings that Rabbi Elazar said this story but did not say in the name of Rish Lakish. So Rish Lakish wasn't happy that he didn't mention his name. So Rish Lakish came and questioned Rabbi Elazar. And he said, if Yadav means two, so why do we find in the Torah that it says Yadav, Lashon Rabim, plural, 24 times? The Gemara brings three examples. Yadav Tivienu, Yadav Ravloi, Sikel is Yadav. So the Gemara says that Elazar did not know what to answer, and Rish Lakish told him, the pshat is, we're talking about every time it says the word Yadav regarding smicha of animals. Now, an interesting discussion that we have over here is, where are the 24 times it says in the Torah the word Yadav? And in Nimuki Agriv, at the end of the Gemara, he brings, if you look throughout Tanakh, Torah, Nevi'im, Ksuvim, there's much more than 24 times it says the word Yadav. So why is he asking only from 24 times? How do we get to the number 24? So the Nimuki Agriv says, we're not talking about the number 24, that you have 24 times that's mentioned in the Torah, but we're referring to a specific pasuk in Shmuel Beis, Perek Chav Aleph, that says, "Vayish etzba Yadav sheish v'sheish esim v'arba b'mispar," referring there to one of the giants in the story that the Navi brings that Am Yisrael killed. But in any case, there it says the word 24, and it says the word Yadav. So now that there's 24 places that says the word Yadav, he's just referring to a specific pasuk where the number 24 is mentioned and it says Yadav. The Malbim in Parshas Achri Mois in Simonun Beis, he says, refers to the Torah only, not the Nevi'im and Ksuvim, and not every time it says the word Yadav, but it says also the word Yedei, or Yodai, or Yodecho, or Yadav, or Yodeo. Every time you have any kind of word that refers to two hands, that's referring to that, and you have 24 of these in the Torah only. Reb Chaim Kanievsky over here, in the Sefer Siach HaSodeh, he goes through the Cheshbon, and he says like this. So the Gemara over here brings 4 times that it says Yadav. It says a 3 Yadav, the Gemara, the Rish Lakish asks Reb Elazar. And then it says Yadav, l'gabe b'yismoich es Yadav olav v'yitzaveu, regarding Moshe and Yeshua. That's the 4 times. Then there's 8 more throughout the Torah. It says regarding Yaakov Avinu, when he got the brachos, it says, Hilbisha Yadav ki hayu Yadav seiros. It says B'milchemes Amalek Tomchu b'Yadav and Yadav Emunah. That's 4. It says V'Yadav lo shataf hamayim regarding the Tumah. It says Ki samach Moshe Yadav regarding Moshe and Yeshua, another pasuk. It says V'Yafoizu Zrei Yadav in the brachas of the Shatim, and it says Ufoel Yadav Tirtzeh. So that's the total that you have in the Torah. Then he brings another 12 in the Nevi'im. He brings a list of 12, and he says without mentioning Ksuvim, there's 24 times in Torah and Nevi'im. So, in Tanakh there's more, but we're talking only about Torah and Nevi'im. Another Mahalach brings Rav Tisyo Strashon, the son of the Rashash that wrote the Pirush on the Gemara. There's a sefer called Mifchar Ksovim, which brings many of the things that he printed. And there he brings a whole question, a debate, where are these 24 times? And he concludes and says that 24 times are Lashon Guzma. And he brings another example, because it says, regarding Rish Lakish, that every time when he learned with Rabbi Yochanan, he used to ask 24 questions. So he says, of course it's a guzma to say every sugya had exactly 24 questions. And he brings an example that many times Tosfos brings that a lashon of number, it says number 12, it says number 300, it's lashon of a guzma. So another example we see in the Gemara on Shabbos, it says that Shimon Bar Yochai in the beginning, he used to ask the question, Reb Pinchas ben Yair used to answer 12 answers. And then when Pinchas ben Yair used to ask one question, Shimon Bar Yochai used to answer 24 answers. So it says, of course, we're not talking about literally these are the numbers. It's a Lashon Guzma. So it says similar over here, it's a Lashon Guzma 24 times. It means he asked it from many places. But 24 is Lav Davka. And it's a fascinating thing. All these Doilei Adoris referring to this, they had no computers. They had no way to go and count the number of Tanakh. They actually knew the Tanakh so well that they knew to tell you exactly how many times it says the word Yadav in the Tanakh. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor Shor Machshava Shiurim, please email shormachshava@gmail.com.